Hi, this is King of Review. Find an inequality which has the same solution as the following inequality. The absolute value of x minus 4 is less than 3. So to solve this, we're going to solve under two conditions. The first condition is if x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. And if we rearrange for x, we get x is greater than or equal to 4. So this is our first condition. And our second condition is if x minus 4 is less than 0. And if we rearrange for x here, we get x is less than 4. This is our second condition. So let's first deal with the first condition. X minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. So we have the absolute value of x minus 4 is less than 3. This gives us x minus 4 is less than 3. And solving for x, we get x is less than 7. So you can see here that under this first condition, we have two inequalities. We have x is greater than or equal to 4, and x is less than 7. So what we're going to do here is check if x minus 7 is included in x is greater than or equal to 4. And we'll check this by graphing on the same number line. So if I draw a number line here, here's 0, here's 4, and here's 7. So let's first plot x is less than 7. So we'll start with an open circle, and our arrow will be pointing towards the left. And now let's plot x is greater than or equal to 4. We have a closed circle, and our arrow will be pointing to the right. So this region in here that I'm shading in is included in both inequalities. And we can represent this region by 4 is less than or equal to x, and x is less than 7. Now let's look at our second condition, if x minus 4 is less than 0. So we can solve the absolute value of x minus 4 is less than 3, and then we have negative, and in parentheses x minus 4 is less than 3. We need to distribute this negative to each item within the parentheses. This gives us negative x plus 4 is less than 3. And solving for x, we get x is greater than 1. So when we look at our second condition here, we have two inequalities, x minus 4, or x is less than 4, and x is greater than 1. So what we're going to do is plot these on the same number line to see if x is greater than 1 is included in x is less than 4. So we'll start by drawing our number line. And we have 0 here, 1 here, and 4 here. Let's start by plotting x is greater than 1. So we have an open circle, and our arrow is going to the right. And x is less than 4. When we plot this, we have an open circle, and our arrow is going to the left. So the region that I'm shading in on our number line is included in both inequalities. And this region can be represented as 1 is less than x, and x is less than 4. So now let's plot both of these items on the same number line. So when we do this, we have a number line that looks like this. Here's 0, here's 1, here's 4, and here's 7. So we have an open circle at 1, a closed circle at 4 and an open circle at 7. So it includes everything in this region here. And this can be represented as 1 is less than x and x is less than 7. So let's break this down. If we have 1 is less than x, this can be represented as 0 is less than x minus 1. And if x minus 1 is greater than 0, we know that this must be positive here. This part here is positive. And now let's look at the section of our inequality that says x is less than 7. If we rearrange this, we get x minus 7 is less than 0. So if this here is less than 0, it must be a negative. So we have a positive and a negative. So we know that if we multiply a positive times a negative, our answer will be a negative answer. So we can write this as x minus 1 times x minus 7 is less than 0. And we know we have to use the less than sign because our answer here is negative. So letter C is correct. Thanks for watching.